All right, now we've dawdled long enough. I'm looking across this table at Lainey Schooltree.
Hello.
And
Tom Collins.
thank you.
Baby. Like
That's
the
his
drink.
real name.
Like, no, it is.
I was
It is.
like Tom, no last name given.
We also call him Todd, and sometimes we call him Tad.
Among other nicknames
Three
that are
names.
not appropriate.
So Lainey and Tad Ghostal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tad Ghostal?
Yeah.
I'm taking that.
Go for it.
Is that mine?
No.
Okay. If I pay you.
Denied.
That is space
You just
Ghostal.
steal it like Apple.
is
Yeah,
space
so-
All right. But no, give us the lowdown. These fine individuals are actually here to talk about some serious stuff, not, make fun of our general modus
Show,
operandi.
yeah.
Like we do.
Yeah, well, so we just ran a Kickstarter for a rock opera that we've been recording over the last year. It's as a concept double album. And the Kickstarter was successful. We raised a little over $20,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we're releasing the album this year toward the end of the year along with a book. And the book is sort of a graphic novel style, but it's a little bit more scaled down, and we're trying to...
It's like a companion piece to the work.
Yeah, basically I'm calling it the illustrated libretto.
Okay.
So it's all of the song lyrics and action and stuff, and the illustrations also will tell the story completely. So you'd be able to... You wouldn't necessarily have to read the lyrics or the libretto to see what the story is.
You can follow along. It's like your comics are being illustrated by, some rockin' tunes.
Yeah, exactly.
And it won't be as corny as me saying rockin' tunes. Okay, now I know next to nothing about rock opera. My exposure to rock opera has been like an awesome episode of Home Movies.
You ever seen Quadrophenia?
To be
or anything?
fair, the
Yeah.
Kafka opera is particularly good.
It is
Wow.
amazing, actually. I was really impressed by that episode.
All right, I'm glad you all know what I'm
You ever
talking
seen the
about. too. I felt a little
Quadrophenia,
out
the
there.
Who, or any of the rock opera
I've
stuff?
heard
Yeah.
things, but then again, dude, think about who I am, okay? It's polka all day or nothing.
Really?
It's better than my joke.
All right,
Polka
but
core.
That's a thing.
Which
I believe it.
Gotta be.
I rock my
everything's
no-
a thing now. That
everything's
can't
a
be a
thing,
damn thing. Come on.
You can't say anything core and not be like,
Not be
Google it,
taken.
find it on MySpace
I think
page.
the worst, which is the worst, which is blasphemy coming from someone from Massachusetts who also is into metal, is metalcore. Because it's like, no, it's the crux and the purity of it. It's like, no,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just metal. What's
redundant,
wrong with
isn't
you?
it?
Yeah.
It's
So
redundant.
yours is
Yeah.
what is it called? The heterocore? Is it
Heterotopia core.
heterotopia core?
It's rock opera core, actually.
Right.
Opera core for short.
All right,
There you
what
go.
inspired this? Because, tell about it. You had an album first before it was the inspiration for a rock opera.
Well, no, we released an album, and it was very, sort of theatrical styled. And people were like, hey, you should make this into a rock opera. And I was like, I'm just going to write one.
Ah, okay. This is me failing your research, yo.
I did spend a lot of time researching, actually. It's very literature-inspired. I'm a big Tolkien fan.
Yeah.
Woo! Yay!
Dante's
Obviously, no one
Inferno.
else in here is.
Yeah.
Certainly not me.
Also
I
a
don't know
huge-
Elvish.
I'm also a big Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. So it was very hero's journey. I kind of studied a lot of different heroes' journeys. And Joseph Campbell's book, Hero with a Thousand Faces, was a big inspiration. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm a little bummed that you didn't say that before. One of the news stories that I actually passed on today was Buffy Sarah Michelle Gellar reprising her role as Buffy.
What?
And?
Movie
Yeah, what, for
or
Netflix?
TV?
Well, yes and no. It'll be Buffy, but it's more for science. It's like a Neil deGrasse Tyson type project.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Or sensational, as Future would say.
Well, I don't know. It was like casting news. I figured it wasn't as big as the Apple story or the and plus we only have a limited amount of time because we have tons of material tonight, But see, next time I will confer and get that lowdown information beforehand. But okay, so these are the inspirations. Dude, I want to know what... Okay, no, first of all, Tom, you've been kind of quiet over there.
I'm really quiet. I'm the drummer, so I'm used to just hitting stuff. If you want me to hit stuff, I can do that.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
do got a
yeah.
set out there.
Adam owes me like $5.
How do you get the drummer kicked out of the band? Hey, I got a song. Right?
Ouch. I'm crying over here.
It's a Dave Grohl quote. I'm like,
So the Kickstarter's been met. What's the next step for you guys?
Well, right now we're mixing, and we're about to mix. We're doing our first and second passes of all the songs. So there's 24 tunes. So it's a double album. It's over 100 minutes long. It's a lot of music. So we've been mixing for 4 or 5 months, I think. Now we've been mixing, maybe not that long, but we have been mixing for a few months.
Sure.
So we're about to mix the last song, and then we're going to do another pass of everything. We scheduled mastering for June 21st and 22nd. It's going to be 2 full days with Jeff Lipton. And I just started working with the libretto illustrator for Reels. So she did a lot of concept art for the Kickstarter specifically. So if you go on that page, you watch the video, there's a little like sort of pseudo-animated section of the video that kind of tells the basics of the story. So she did that artwork. And so now we're kind of working on, honing that aesthetic. And I have in text panels that tell the story. So she's going to do a full page of artwork for each like scene or like thing that happens in the plot of the story. And that'll be either like a static image or it'll be segmented, sort of like in the graphic novel style. But we're also going for a sort of Art Nouveau sort of vibe with it.
There's some samples of that artwork on the Kickstarter page, too, if people want to check that out.
So do you feel any added pressure now that the Kickstarter's kind of come through? Because like $20,000, it's a lot of money. So this is like a lot of people are kind of getting behind this. Do you feel any added pressure, that you didn't have before to put out something fantastic?
Interestingly enough, I feel a lot less pressure because I funded it. I got it as far as I could with my own money. I spent like all of my savings, everything I had, I put into it, and it was just sort of like one of those like leap and the net will appear sort of things. Like I was like, well, I will have nothing. And...
It's like Indiana Jones at the end, doing the leap of faith. Sure.
Yeah, so now that we have the money, it's like, I already did I've been working on this for about 3 years, so I already did all this legwork to make something that I wanted to be proud of. This is sort of like the thing that, like, it's cool if I die after this. I don't plan to necessarily, but it'll be fine because I did this thing.
Right. I can die now.
That's not morbid
the best way to
at
look
all.
at stuff.
So that's already all set up. So having the money just means that we get to finish it.
Well,
do
people
it right.
are actually into it now, too, so I guess that does relinquish
Yeah,
some
you've been
stuff.
giving folks a taste of this now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's been the general response?
People seem to be pretty interested and excited, yeah.
All right, any crazy fans coming up? Oh my God, you did that thing where they sang. And it was opera, but it also rocked.
Well, there's no opera.
Well, he's just quoting our show, actually, when people listen to it.
Yeah, well, that's what I say when I go up to people and like, sir, this was hip hop. You should leave. And then I feel bad. And I say, no. It's like you've been exposing folks to this.
A little bit here and there. So we have like an excerpt reel up on the Kickstarter page that's just like little clips of some of the songs that I had ready at the time when I made the reel. Okay. And some of the artwork. But people really haven't heard much at all, aside from like people who are working on the project.
It's been very hush-hush?
Specifically. Yeah, I haven't really wanted to release anything yet. I kind of want to, wait until it's perfect and ready.
No,
but that's
very smart. You shouldn't go on a public forum like radio or anything to...
There is some interesting forum discussion on some of like the prog forums. I've noticed people like kind of talking about it, and sometimes people are curious about the name, which is one of the reasons I picked it, because it sort of evokes like questions like Heterotopia. What does that mean? And some people are like, "Ooh, what is that? Like the opposite of San Francisco?" Like, I'm like, "Hey, have you heard of the internet? You might want to try just Googling it." It has nothing to do with heterosexuality.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh,
it
well,
does
okay.
not.
Then these next 4 questions I had are
It invokes something deep in there.
Actually, I have a question. How long did it take to reach your goal on Kickstarter?
We did 30 days.
And it took you 30 days to get it?
Yeah, we met the goal like midnight before the final day.
Wow.
Final day, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
It was pretty harrowing.
We went over, though.
We did go over. Yeah, our goal was 18.8.
Oh, so you got $2,000 more?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw this thing on Kickstarter where a guy got $80,000 for potato salad. So,
Oh, that's nice.
Potato salad is good, though. I mean,
he
potato salad
shot for
70
40.
can be
my
really
money.
good.
He shot for 40,000. He made 80, which is bonkers. But I mean, I am.
You guys all know the potato salad story? You guys all got one?
It started off as a joke. Dude wanted to make some potato salad. Was a little light on funds. Did a Kickstarter because their rules are so stringent about
Well,
these
now
things.
they've cracked down because of that man.
Wow.
Dead serious.
Precedent-setting potatoes.
Yeah.
Well, we got real artists on our show, so I'll just
So,
take
have,
these
so
guys.
having achieved your goal, how long will it take before cats can hear the album and receive their potato salad in the mail?
Well, okay, so the potato salad is slated for October delivery. So hopefully we'll have stuff kind of done before that. Like anything that I release to the public, like singles, for example, or pictures or anything, we'll make sure that the backers get first. So hopefully across the year we'll just have little things that we're releasing, and then at the end of the year we'll release the album.
All right, cool. And Tom, again, kind of quiet.
Yeah, I'm quiet.
Yeah, speak
I'm
up.
not hitting on anything. Yeah, here we go.
No, I want to know what your favorite part of the project has been so far.
Oh man, well, working with Lainey and Peter Moore, who was the producer, was awesome. Peter is amazing, inspiring, brilliant dude, and kept me going. And it was that was a huge reward just getting to work with him.
All right, solid. Now, any specific place we may know him from?
Oh gosh, let's see, he's
Count Zero.
Count Zero.
Is his main band. They've been around they just celebrated their 20th anniversary.
Oh, no,
actually.
no kidding.
Yeah.
and he was
They're amazing. They're one of
lead-
my favorite bands.
Yeah, they were really amazing. And then he was lead singer for the pit band for Blue Man Group, right? For
Yeah,
a while?
he toured
7
with Blue Man
years?
for a while.
Long
Not
time?
big in Boston, those guys.
No.
Yeah, not at all.
No.
So you threw marshmallows at him. He caught him in his mouth.
And I think doesn't Spider-Man 3, one of the Spider-Man movies, have one of his singles on it or
The
something?
best one.
Yeah,
The best one.
I think-
Spider-Man 3 is pretty great.
I mean,
I think he did a song for that soundtrack. If I'm
that emo dancing.
Yeah,
I think that's actually right.
that
I think
dance
he
scene
did.
changed my life.
I know, same.
These are not good
How's
things.
the pie?
Okay, we're done here. That's
But you got to think. I mean, this is 100 minutes of recorded music. So much time just sitting in that studio, going over tunes over and over again.
Oh, yeah. It's been a year in production.
It's a lot of work. It was a lot of work.
Dude, good things, man.
Yeah,
as long
it's
as
good,
you
very
enjoyed the
good.
hell out of the project.
Yeah, it was
seems
fun.
like-
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
Now, did you all bring a little for us to hear?
yeah.
We did.
All right, awesome. Do you want to set up what we have queued up?
Well, it's a 5-minute reel of excerpts from just a few of the songs, and I tried to pick the hookiest bits.
Hookiest?
Hookiest,
Is that a word?
The most hook containing.
Okay.
Are you going to really criticize me right
I don't
now?
know. Hooky. I don't know. I'm
right.
fired. Well,
All right, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna jump into the hookiest bits
Shut up.
of Heterotopia. Right now, Herb, you got that queued up? You ready? All right, Q. We'll be back in a minute. Cool.
All the
And that's why I think Ross Perot was correct all along. You see what? Oh, sorry. We're back. Hey, we're back in the Geek Down. You just heard snippets from. Wait, are you playing the intro again? Well, no, it's okay. All right, that is our stellar producer Herb. Showing us all the things he does worst.
Hey, I got love for Herb. I got love for
Pat,
Herb.
you are so rude today.
It's out of love, okay? Herb.
Herb, man. Herb.
Man, I got love for Herb. Thank you, Herb, for the work you do.
Love you. Okay, so what you just heard, kids, was snippets from Heterotopia, brought to us by our illustrious guests in the house, Lainey and Tom. And you guys want to tell us any? What are you taking my microphone, man? Sorry. What do you? All right. Sorry. I'm very
Focus.
distractible. It's the ADHD. I can't control these things. But you want to talk to us about what we just heard?
Yeah, so that was excerpts from a few of the tunes on the album. The album is 24 songs long. And so that was 5 minutes of that 100+ minutes of music that we have.
Just occurred to me, Lainey.
Yes.
I think we should cover that demo reel.
We should cover the
Yeah,
reel?
we should learn it as the reel. Okay, well,
That's a deep cut.
No, it'll be like a meta closer. It's like, and now you're going to hear 30 seconds of all the 100 minutes you just heard before.
That's kind of what the overture. There's an overture that opens it that actually does have thematic material from every single piece on the album.
Awesome. Okay, well, talking about the album, where can cats actually follow this progress? So when it's actually released, they can, really be prepared to pick it up.
Yeah, so you can find us. Our website is schooltreemusic.com, and that has a link to the Kickstarter page, which we're just going to basically use to update people up through the release. And you can find us on Facebook, too, or on Twitter. I'm Schooltree on Twitter. And that's about it.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Schooltree, one word.
Yep, it's all one word.
All right. And Tom, anything for you?
Gig Friday.
Yeah, we have a show coming up
Gig
on
Friday, come out.
at the Lily Pad in Cambridge. That's in Inman Square. And it's with a couple other bands, Body English and Strange Changes, and they're both phenomenal bands. Phenomenal.
I've heard of Body English. Strange Change is new to me. I'd like to check that out.
Oh, you
What
might dig
time?
them. They're pretty amazing. The show is 7 to 10. It's the earlier slot.
So 10. Okay, cool. Lily Pad. You know the street address?
Yeah.
Google it.
Google
Google.
www.google.
All right, not a problem. And where can cats follow up with you guys and find out what's going on with Schooltree if they want?
Facebook, you can like us on Facebook, or you can go to our website, schooltreemusic.com.
You could stop by my house.
Go over to Tom's place.
We can
That
chat.
too.
He'll probably bake you something.
Yeah, well,
No?
no.
Well, you're just outright refusing?
Well, I mean, they can
Don't
sit
mind
there. I'm not going to make them. I'll make me something. I'll bake me
Okay,
something.
Tom,
Don't go to
off-
Tom's house.
No,
Tom's
don't-
house sucks.
don't come over to my house.
1616
It's a crappy house.
Pennsylvania Avenue. All right, and check out schooltreemusic.com for the latest on Heterotopia. Guys, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank
you
you
for
for
having
having
us.
us.
This was cool as hell.